New Braunfels sellers, what the hell are you thinking? Inventory is growing in New Braunfels, both in Hill Country and the city. Price reductions rule the housing market here. And new construction homes, they're dominating the market. So if you're selling your home in New Braunfels this summer, then this video is for you. I'm not going to play and dance with you. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. So if you're easily offended, then stop watching this video. But if you can swallow your pride for a few minutes here and you want to win in this market, then keep watching. And if you think this buyer's market is just a New Braunfels thing, I'm bringing in the smelling salt today. My agent partners in San Antonio and Austin to tell us otherwise. If you are new here to my channel, listen, I'm not like this all the time, only when I need to be. Thank you so much for hopping aboard, because every week we're putting out relevant, timely, and important information just like this about what it's like to live in New Braunfels. The latest New Braunfels housing market numbers are in, and let's just call this what it is. Scream 7. The horror story begins within city limits in our zip code 78130. Existing and new homes median price combined, those two products combined, resale and new homes, is $320. That's the median price, down almost 9% from last year. And now here's where it gets interesting. Inventory is up to 5.2 months. That's an increase of 2 months from last year. Inventory is 5.2 months. What that means is if we stop listing homes and building homes today in New Braunfels, it would take us 5.2 months to sell everything within city limits. Now let's look at 78130 only. Let's focus only on existing homes. 347 is the median price. That's actually up 1% from last year, but the inventory is up 2 months from last year. Now it's at 5.2 months. 78130, isolating, focusing only on new construction homes here. Median price is 315, and that's the lowest of any of these groups, and we'll get to why in just a second. It gets worse with inventory, which is the point of my entire video today. And I'll get to those points. I'll make those points in just a second. But first, the horror story continues in Hill Country, zip code 78132. The median price for existing homes and brand new homes in 78132 combined is $439. That's down 22% from last year. And inventory is up over a month from last year, up to 6 months right now. 78132 only. Let's just focus on existing homes, resale homes. Median price is $564. That's down almost 7% from last year, and inventory is over 7 months. 78132, let's just focus on new homes right now. Median home price in 78132 is $411, and that's down, oh my, 23% from last year. And there's over 5 months of inventory right now. 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. And look at all the price reductions in New Braunfels right now. Price reductions rule the market right now. Sellers, let's talk. You and I right now. We live in a large geographical area where we see new residential developments pop up almost seemingly every week. And so all those homes that are being built are competing with your home. New Braunfels builders are offering everything and the kitchen sink to sell homes. They're paying down your rate. They're paying for closing costs. Out of 131 homes that recently sold in New Braunfels, almost 60%, guys, almost 60% were new construction homes. It's just a natural thing for buyers right now trying to beat the rates. Let's continue this candid conversation. The market doesn't care what you think your house is worth. It doesn't. The market is only interested in facts, what buyers are actually paying for homes like yours. So if you want to give this a trial run, just give it a whirl, throw the line in the water and try it your way. Price it your way for 1 or 2 weeks. Have at it. But when your house sits for 1 or 2 weeks or much longer, the buyers that would have previewed your home and made an offer, they're long gone to other homes. I am sensitive to the fact that many of you bought your homes at the top of the market. Now you're trying to sell them when the market is down. I understand that. The market is down because the rates are higher. And when rates are higher, there are fewer buyers in the marketplace and more choices for buyers, more homes on the market, and buyers can afford less home right now. So that's what I'm saying. You have to make sure you get this right from the start, that you price your home accurately from the very start. This is not 2021. And if you treat this like 2021, and many of you are, as we saw by the inventory, then you will have many, many, many stressful days and nights when you could have avoided all that stress by getting it right from the beginning. There's no magic. There's no magical wand to figure this out. There's no Harry Potter, no Houdini escape your way out of this. There's no way out of this if you're not honest with yourself from the start. And the message is the same in San Antonio and Austin.
Austin area homeowners are starting to see a lot of pressure, and partly because we have 6.2 months inventory in Austin proper and 4.9 months of inventory in the MSA. That's the 5 counties surrounding the Austin area, which means with our current demand, it would take 6.2 months to sell everything in Austin and 4.9 months to sell everything in the MSA. That is a lot of inventory in the Austin area, which means that sellers are having to price homes very competitively. In fact, our Austin MSA numbers are below our total sales dollars at $459,000, which is below 2021's peak sale price, meaning we are 18.7 below the peak sale price in 2022. So things don't look very good for people that are getting ready to sell or on the market right now in the Austin area. In fact, 66% of the homes on the market are considered stale units in the Austin area.
See? Sellers, same thing in Austin. You guys think I'm playing with you. I'm not. Homes are sitting on the market, not selling because rates are higher and there are fewer buyers in the marketplace. And rates, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Sure, inflation dipped another 1/10 of a point for the second month in a row, and that's great news. But the Federal Reserve, they're not going to do anything with the rates anytime soon. The Federal Reserve has been pounding this drum for over 2 years now. They want to be at 2% inflation. Right now, we're at 3.3%. You see what I'm saying here? Things aren't going to change on the rate front, so which means you have to listen to this data. Things aren't going to change. You have to be realistic, whether you're in New Braunfels, Austin, or San Antonio.
Now, the reason why some people are having a tough time selling their homes in San Antonio boils down to 2 reasons. The first being unrealistic expectations. Where I think a lot of people are missing the mark on that is that they're concentrating too much on the past sales and what homes have sold at in the recent past, and not enough attention on what is currently out in the market. Sellers in today's market, especially in San Antonio, should really consider pricing themselves according to the competition that's out there and less so much on what buyers have been willing to pay for homes in the past. The second issue that's plaguing sellers in San Antonio is when a seller has recently bought a home in a community where the builder is still building. It is really difficult to compete with the incentives that builders are offering nowadays. They're offering things like buying an interest rate down significantly and paying for all the closing costs.
You're competing with builders. Does that sound familiar? And you have to have realistic expectations. That's the polite way of saying, don't it up from the start. Let me know if this dose of reality in the South Central Texas real estate market helps you navigate this market as sellers, also as buyers, because right now you are in the driver's seat clearly. And whether you plan to buy or sell in New Braunfels, and I'm going to be honest with you, sellers and buyers, I'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can email me, you can call me, or you can shoot me a text. As always, thank you so much for watching our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.